Hey, how's it going? The thing was missing there, which is troubling, but I think we'll be fine. I'm at my dad's house, actually, which is cool. And for those of you who remember, my dad had really bad internet, but that problem has been solved today. Actually, today they came by and they gave him new internet. They gave him the whole X1 package, so he's got new internet and new TV and all that. It's still a hair slower than it is at mom's house, but it's way better than it was before, which is not being proven right now. I may be on the wrong one. I know there are like two versions. One's for distance and the other one's for speed, I think it was. I'm definitely going to look into that, see which one has higher upload speeds for when I get around to actually uploading this. But we should be fine. I know my sister was streaming some Hulu earlier, so that's cool. And my brother's probably streaming something in his room, so either he's gonna slow me down, or I'm gonna slow him down, or we're gonna slow each other down. But I am recording an hour early, just in case. An hour should be fine. Hopefully it's fine. If not, then it'll just end up uploading just a bit late, but that's fine. So, this event, yeah, we're doing alright, I think, probably. Come on, let me click that. What is that, a duel? No, it's a comrade request. I got like 5 comrade requests in one day, and it filled up the thing, and I had to remove some, and now the rule is 25 days, or yeah, 25. It just happened that that's the. So 25 days and you're out of here. And if this gets full, and there's still within the 25, then it's 20, and it keeps going until it has to be, everyone who doesn't log in exactly every day will be removed from the thing. And that'll just be annoying because then I'll have to check that every day. But it'll probably happen eventually, maybe. Or I'll just not give out my thing. But I think it's more fun. I think it's more fun to have, like every one of my comrades being a person that's online that second, or something ridiculous like that. That would be pretty interesting. That's a little over the top, though. It'll probably be like, I don't know, within the day or 2 days or something like that, before it starts to even out or something. I mean, I don't know. I don't foresee exactly how big this channel will get. But I never mentioned this, but I've been doing this for a year now. A year and what, like 10 days, I think it is, something like that. Or no, it's a, uh, 4 days? Year and 4 days? Year and 5 days? I don't remember. I don't know. But no. Yeah, so the 28th, I never remember. It's either the 28th or the 29th, because I remember, or maybe it's the 30th. I don't know, sometime in October. I started this YouTube channel, and that has passed. It's been an entire year. I think I didn't mention it because it's not as much an accomplishment. Like it's an accomplishment for me and not for the community. And a community accomplishment would be a subscriber milestone. But a length accomplishment is just a milestone for me. It's like, okay, yeah, I've actually done this. It's for however long I did it. Like when I reached 50, I was surprised that I even ever made it to 50, because I was like, why would I ever do 50 episodes of this? And I did, and now I've done more than 400, which is a little surprising, but it's great, and I still absolutely love doing it, which is the really great part. And the fact that I have done it for an entire year amazes me. But it's again, it's just more, it's more awesome to me than to everyone else, because then I know myself, and it's a testament to how much I actually do enjoy doing this, for me to have done it for more than a year now. And I plan on continuing to do it. Again, I don't
foresee this ever stopping. I mean, I don't I am open to it changing. I don't think it'll remain exactly this forever. It's possible that things will get too busy and I won't have to do it every day, but that could be a blessing in disguise for the future if people are just like if a daily thing is a little too ridiculous, or maybe they'll get shorter. Even that's a possibility, right? Maybe the episodes will get shorter. That's a thing that can happen. I don't really foresee it right now because where I am in my life, I don't have any reason to do that. But you know, if life picks up and maybe if I like get a job or something like that, then I don't know. Maybe I'll have to do it in like my off days, or we'll see. Though I would have to have a really good job that I really enjoy to want to put this off for that, because right now this is kind of a job. It's just a very very poor paying job, and there are things I could do to make it better. I'm just not very good at them and haven't been trying for no particular reason. Um, I think I mentioned at one point, just in conversation with Dave, that I have a bit of a fear of progress, where I'm just like I don't know where this will go if it gets too big, and I don't want it to get too big because then it'll be too different. But at the same time, I want it to get big because if this channel is big, then I can hope to make money off of it, you know? And we live in a world where that's something I'm comfortable saying because money is everything, right? I don't want to be doing this for free forever. And I don't know if I can be doing it for free forever in the world that we live in today, just because again, money is everything, and you have living expenses and things. But the plan, of course, is to just see what happens. That's the plan. The general plan is to just live with other people for a while, and definitely work on the music thing, and just try to build up a bigger audience. Maybe do a bit of voice acting work, things like that. Try to get into that. Get some, just like web shows and things. If people are looking for voice actors, that could be fun. I need a new computer and a better mic setup, a way better mic setup. Like if you're an online voice actor, half of it is your voice talent, and the other half of it is how good your mic sounds, because like actual voice actors, they go to studios and the studios make sure your voice and your mic sound good. Online voice actors, you have to make sure your voice sounds good from your home, from where you're recording it. And if it doesn't sound good, you won't get hired. Not that I have any real experience in this sort of situation, but that's kind of how everything works. You want quality, so it's just like, who would hire the guy with the shitty mic? And I had somebody asked me what mic I use, and they said it was like so clear and so good, and then I just told them, it's all from my phone. I record completely from my phone. It's the phone mic, and it's very good mic. But it's not at all professional quality. I would definitely should look into getting a professional mic if I'm going to be doing things like that, making songs and things. Even the making songs and things, I am not at all looking into songwriting, like lyrics and things, because I'm not a writer, and I don't know anything about like actual structuring of lyrics and things like that. And I don't want it to matter as much because I just prefer doodling out fun little tunes. Maybe words will come secondary, or I'll just have other people write them, or we'll just see what the fuck happens. I'll probably get into that, but for now I'm just practicing. Just actually just playing the piano and learning chords and things. Hey, look, it's Elemental Queen. I just still do not understand why she is ever an option, but yeah, whatever. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, I never made a new team here. I don't think I will because when I'm at my dad's house, I kind of don't play this game very much. Although, that was mostly happening because the internet was really terrible, and now that that situation is completely out of the way, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to play this game a whole lot more, just because I won't be having to deal with really shitty internet. So that's good. Yay! Yeah, that it just doesn't depend on much besides that. But no, this team works for now. It's fine team. Now everybody's gonna do nines. Gonna hit for big old salvo. That's neat. Well, these two wouldn't have done nines with a hit, but because that's like 750% up, it's good and fine. This only needs two buffs. Even she's like a 200% buff, but we still only need two buffs. Two of the 200% buffs would still let everybody do nines with that skill there. So that's good. um, I still don't understand how to get more of those ticket things. Nobody's really told me. I'm pretty sure the only real way is that ridiculous summon, which is, to repeat what I just said, ridiculous. It's oh god, it's insane that you actually have to do that. But they need money. God, I hope she doesn't field. Okay, we're good. Yay! A whole shitload of damage in 8 turns. 8 turns. That is beautiful. I'm pretty sure this team can one turn. This team, yeah, of course this team can one turn. None of them have higher than 5 million, I don't think. Except for probably this one. Yeah, I don't think. What is the other one? The other one's like 35. Yeah. That's half of this. Well, this is double it because I think this one came later. But yeah, this team can only be one turned with if the fucking if it hits the other team. I was gonna say with the other ranking team, but that's actually impossible because this they're just too difficult. Well, no, that's possible. It's just not viable because you 7, 8, 9. You would have to get a perfect everybody activated at once. Well, not exactly everybody. I've talked about this before. It's a little complicated. It also doesn't matter at all. But what I'm talking about is the other team and the skill composition. You would need 4 buffs for the multi-hit to deal nines. Is it 7 times? I wanted to say it was 9 times, but I don't think it's just 7 times. In that case, then no. It wouldn't one hit or one turn it. Yeah, it's just 7 times. So it's 7. So it would just be. It would be like 7 shy of 7 million, right? And the other girl has 7 million health, so even if they all hit the center, which they won't because of the sides, that wouldn't one turn it. But, one turn would be possible because you could get, if you had all of the activations, then you would have the two. Here, let me just look at the team. So you would have the 2 buffs, and then you would have the Unleash to get a 3rd buff, and then you would deal the 9, or not 9s, but you would deal a shit ton of damage, and then that would get them, that would kill the side ones most likely, and then you'd have the center one with the barely any health left, and then you would use Wingless here to get one more buff, and then the multi-hit dealing the final blow. So yeah, with an absolutely perfect start, then you would be able to do it. I wonder, this team can probably take out a level 300 as well. Just you'd have to get really, really lucky. I don't use this team on the level 300s because they're kind of weak and it just requires a lot of luck. I could probably try to improve it a bit, but I don't know. It also requires a lot more patience, I think. I think I'm about to just wreck her shit. And then I'm just gonna eat my goddamn words. Because boom, boom. boom. And then I'm pretty sure either of those would kill, so I'm just gonna six turns, and then that's a lot of damage actually, and I'm an idiot. I should probably just be using this team for the other ones. Yay! And probably switch out a few of the buffers and shit from the other team just to make this team just a little bit better. Although the guitar chick would probably stay, so I would only switch out the unleashers. But I don't know. I don't care right now. Is there anything I do care about on the moment on the mind? Not particularly, no. Just watched the new Flash. Super good, of course. Talking to my sister about that, she's very confused about everything, so I have to explain her all of these ridiculous things that don't actually make sense, but they're how that works in the comic world. So, but no, that's a lot of fun. Fun of a show. But now I can watch Netflix and shit at his house. So now I can stay at his house a lot longer than usual, but I can't actually because I'm supposed to be the one to take care of my sister's dog. So I'm only here now because she's off tomorrow and the next day. So I won't have to be back until like Friday so that I can take him out because she's working the night, I believe. This is just the worst situation. Oh my god. Oh my, come on. Let me, thank you, God. And now I can use that. Okay, whatever. And then she's gonna, okay, you know what? Now I'm just gonna do it. I just gotta have to do it because that's how it works. But no, cool. Now we can like Netflix and shit when I'm bored as hell over here. So I will no longer be bored as hell over here because Netflix and shit. So that's cool. That's actually very cool. And I'm happy. I did not clean my cat's litter box before I left, so my mom's probably going to end up doing it. Which is great for me because I hate doing it. And I understand that if I do it a lot more frequently than I already do, it'll be a lot easier when I actually have to do it. Because I usually wait way too long and it just fills up and it gets disgusting. And then it's just like, just ridiculous. So if I just actually clean it more often, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal when I'm actually cleaning it. But I just don't want to clean it at all. So it's just, I don't know, it's like bad. It's bad. I should take better care of my cat. But I love her and she's not going anywhere. I treat her horribly, but that's fine. Fucking just call up PETA, tell him I'm not cleaning my cat's litter box. Pretty sure I've done worse things. I mean, that's pretty bad from her perspective. That's probably the worst thing I can do to her. But, you know, we're not going to delve into whether or not I'm a good person right now because I don't actually want to do that ever. I'll do that in private conversation because it is interesting. I did that a little bit. I did actually do an episode talking about. I was talking about grade A under A actually, and I was talking about how like I'm similar to him in a lot of ways, and in a lot of the ways that make him not the best person. But I like to think that I'm a little bit better than him. I don't know. I understand my flaws. That's what that episode was about. Is that I saw all of the flaws in him and understood that they are there in me as well. But I understand them and he doesn't. I don't know. I know that I'm a bit of a narcissist and I'm a bit of a jerk. I do the whole fucking harsh truth kind of thing. And you know, it's entertaining. It's entertaining to a lot of people, but it's not fun when it's when you're the person that it's actually about. But you know, fucking, oh god, we're screwed. We are so screwed. We are just absolutely 100% screwed. Oh no. Oh no no. Oh. I hate this. When she buffs herself, neither of my teams win ever. I'm just gonna go ahead with this team again because I don't care. Well, no, I hate when she buffs herself. I just get fucking destroyed. There's a train. The trains around here are a lot quieter because there's no crossing. There's a train, but there's no crossing, so it doesn't need to honk. The train back by my mom's house needs to blare its horns because there's a crossing there, and it needs to let people know that there's a train coming, and to get the fuck out the way if you're a car in the road. I said road pretty weird there. My voice isn't the best right now because I just had like a shit ton of soup. And like I probably need a glass of water. I didn't drink one. But I didn't notice. I just killed her. What am I talking about? Yeah, the train, and that was a really quick one. That's like a really fucking fast train. The trains back by my mom's house are always cargo trains. But the trains that are passing by here are different. Sometimes it's a cargo train, sometimes it's like a passenger train. It's just like sometimes it's really fast, sometimes it's really slow. They're different trains that pass by. The other one is always a CSX cargo train. But yeah, again, this one, the one here, there's no crossing to it. It doesn't need to honk, and most of the time it's not very loud, and it's fast. And there's like fucking 4 or 5 tracks, maybe 5 or 6. I don't remember. I don't usually pay that much attention. I mean, I've been down there a few times. Sometimes we walk along that. We hang out under the bridge and shit. It's just delinquent shit. I've done the delinquent shit. I'm comfortable talking about this because nobody knows specifically who I am, but of the illegal things that I've done, trespassing is the one that I'm most comfortable with, because trespassing is a victimless crime. It's still a crime, but it's a victimless crime. I don't really care if I'm on your property or government property or anything like that. Trains are government property. All train tracks are government property. Unless you're working there, you have reason to be there, then you're trespassing. But no, we do that all the time, or at least we used to. I haven't hung out with them in a while. But there was a time quite recently actually where we went up by the bridge just to hang out for good old time's sake, and we saw they were doing work on it, but they weren't there at the time, so there was just a bunch of scaffolding and shit underneath the bridge, and we just climbed all around that and had just a whole load of fun. I'm pretty sure I took a picture there, just me hanging out on the scaffolding under this bridge. Because I think I was texting somebody at the time, and my friend was like, "Oh, dude, take a picture, because the view, and you're wearing a cool shirt." And I was like, "All right, fuck it, just show this pretty girl picture of me." Because you got to be flirty. So that was fun. But yeah, we I suggested it, and I didn't know that he would do it. But I said, like I said, we should take something, because I'm not completely afraid of theft either. I know it's not the best. There is more of a victimless crime, but we took a fucking tape measure, and it's still the same one that I use all the time. And it's just a really old ass tape measure. But it's a great tape measure, So I have just a tape measure from some government worker or something. I'm just gonna fucking kill this because this is too tired, and I want to end this episode actually because I don't want to get too long. Yesterday I mentioned that yesterday the title was that I made too long of videos, but there hasn't been a streak. Like the one before that was only 20 minutes, but the one before that, and I think the one before that even was a bit longer. So that's more what I was thinking about. But it hasn't really been a streak. But this time especially because we're testing out the new internet and it doesn't have as high an upload speed as it is at Mom's house. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna end it here and probably have like medium settings for the production and shit. It's not gonna look bad, but it's not gonna be the best that it can be. It never is the best that it can be. It's never 20 or 1080p 60 fps. It is the very, very first episodes are all 1080p 60 fps because they're all straight raw video that I recorded and then uploaded. But Recently, I've been producing them through Power Director, and I always decrease the thing so it'll upload and produce faster, because the less production time it has, the better it is on my battery, and the less upload time it is, the quicker it is to get to the masses. Masses being like 20 people, but I love those 20 people collectively, not individually. Gotta express that. I appreciate that people watch these, but I can't say that I love every individual because I don't know them. What if a serial killer is watching this right now? I would not say that I love a serial killer, no matter who they are. I do not love you if you are a serial killer. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself.